I did it. Hey, what's going on, everybody? It's RJ Fam Reaction with another music reaction.
Still a little fast. Still a little fast.
Listen.
Let's slow it down. Enunciate.
Okay. Yep. Hey, what's going on, everybody? It's RG Fam Reacts here with another music reaction. Today, what are we doing?
Today we've got a request for more Tears for Fears.
Mother's Talk.
Mother's Talk.
They do.
I guess. It took us a while to do the last Tears for Fears because you knew all the songs.
Yeah.
But I'm pretty sure you wouldn't know this one.
Yeah, I didn't recognize the play.
Did I play a couple seconds?
You did.
No. All right. Well, you did like the other songs, the other Tears for Fears songs.
Mm-hmm.
So, I think you like this one. Again, the music is just cool music stuff in it.
Nice.
So, yeah, let's get into it.
Let's do it.
Tears for Fears. Mother's Talk.
It's not that you're not good enough. It's just that we can make you better. Given that you pay the price, we can keep you young and tender. Following the footsteps of a funeral pyre. You were paid not to listen, and your house is on fire.
I think this is the way to start.
Whoa. I didn't recognize him at first with the short hair.
Who?
That guy on the right.
Kurt Smith?
Got the short hair in this.
Oh, he cut it. Yeah, okay.
Yeah, I didn't recognize.
This was a later single.
Was it?
It's interesting. Is this is a single? Sounds like a single version. Slightly different than the one original from the album.
It's totally 80s though.
Oh yeah.
So like just the beat, it's give me 80s vibes.
Okay. Are you liking those 80s vibes?
I am. The one dude on the left.
That's Roland. Roland
He's got
Orzabal.
like a certain swag to him.
He does.
And I like it.
Yeah.
I like the swag he's got.
Yeah, that's kind of their two roles. Roland's definitely very. He's got that little swag, and Kurt Smith. He's very laid back and kind of the mellow guy. So let's keep going. there you have it. Mother's Talk. I believe it goes in the album. It goes right into the next song, if I'm not mistaken. I don't think I've actually ever seen that video.
I know I haven't.
And as much as I love Tears for Fears, I can't believe I've never really seen that.
That was a very like Cold War type of video. I think that's at the height of the Cold War when they're
Sure.
making it and talking about nuclear bombs in it. I don't know. The song was good.
Yeah.
I thought it was above average for sure.
Yeah.
Like if I was playing this vinyl, I wouldn't turn it off at all. I wouldn't skip it.
You know what? This is one definitely you should listen to the whole way through because this really is an album.
Yep.
It's meant to be an album.
Like an album song.
And all these songs kind of continue and then they kind of go into the next song. Because you haven't even heard like Working Hour. So many good things. But again, just with the sounds, and you have to listen to it with headphones on. I love at the end when the vocals are just going crazy and they're kind of layered in over each other, and I really like it's a jam. It's a jam. Funny story. Do you want to hear his funny story?
I guess.
Short. Okay, it's not funny, but it goes to show how impressionable people can be when you're a kid. When I was a kid, back in the day, when we didn't have CDs or Spotify, you only could hear it on the radio or MTV. So you would call in to request songs on the radio.
Yeah.
So even as a little kid, I would request songs on the radio. I'd be, this came out in '85, so I was like 9 years old, and I'd be like, do on my corded phone, and I'd be like, hey, can you play? And the phone would always be busy, always. So you'd be lucky to get through. So I got through. All I want to do is request Tears for Fears. Yeah. I wanted to request Head Over Heels. Love Head Over Heels. And the DJ at the time, his name was Leonard Pierce. Never forget it. And he's like, oh, hey, man, is that your favorite Tears for Fears song? I was like, yeah, that's my favorite song. This is at night. And the guy just starts talking to me. He's like, well, my favorite song is Mother's Talk. Yeah. And he just starts talking. He just started talking to me. And again, usually when they call and take requests, they go, hey, what are you doing? Hey, I want this request. Okay, thanks, bye. And it's just because they got to go through so many calls. Yeah. And he just kept me on the phone and he kept talking to me. And then in between songs, like when he had to talk, he's like, hey, man, just hang on. And he wouldn't even put me on hold. He'd put me on mute so I could still hear him on the air. And then he let me listen to him take other calls. Yeah. And I'm just 9 years old.
You sat on that phone?
And I sat on this phone for over a half hour with this DJ. And I thought it was the coolest thing in the world. And I'll never, ever, ever forget it.
Out of 10.
Out of 10? Mother's Talk. It's going to sound weird, but it's probably a 7 for me.
Yeah, I'm probably a 6.5.
Okay.
I didn't think this was a great song, but it's definitely one I would never skip, and I could definitely.
It's a good one. It's really better as a whole on the album.
I bet.
I mean, it's not. I mean, when you got an album like that, when you've got Everybody Wants to Rule the World, you've got Shout, you've got Head Over Heels. This is like the fifth song down the line, so it's not as good as the other ones, but still amazing songs. And maybe down the road we'll do some non-songs from the Big Chair. Tears for Fears. For those of you who don't know, maybe you only know these songs, check out, they did a new album, a reunion album. This was back in 2012 now. It's called, what is it called? Everybody Loves a Happy Ending. Such a good album. You may have to react to a song from that because it's such an epic album. What a comeback album. So anyway, let us know what you think. Like, comment, subscribe. Check us out on Patreon. Thanks again for the request, whoever requested this one. It does mean a lot to us. We do want to do a lot more requests. Can you think of anything else?
I like acronyms.
He loves acronyms. Finger guns.
Oh, yep.
We'll see you in the next video.